Good morning, guys. Welcome to reading class. Welcome to reading class. We are going to start reading the story Jean Tao's New Friend on page 71. But before that, let's read what is preview and predict. Preview and predict. Who is the main character of the story? Just by using that title. The title is Jean Tao's New Friend. Who is the main character of the story?
Jean Tao.
Jean Tao. And where do you think this story takes place?
In China, in Japan.
In
Japan.
In Japan. Other kids, I think I heard that says in China, in the school. In the school. Okay. And the last question, who do you think might be Jean Tao's new friend? Who? Who might be this new friend? A musician or the music?
The music.
Okay. Okay.
A boy.
A boy. You think it's a boy? Okay.
Please, and why they appear in she boy the guitar. I think.
Okay. Page 71. 71. Here, we're gonna start reading here. So, again, I am going to, the students are gonna read by list. Adriana. Adriana first. Let me mark, Adriana. The part you have to read. Swag, you're here. You're late, by the way. Read, please. Met.
Miss, can I go to the bathroom quickly?
Yeah, you may.
Thank you.
Orchestra which met twice. Thought. My parents thought. Thought. Right away. And they signed us up for the orchestra right away. Never asked. Never asked. Asked with T. Asked. Whether. Join. So this is a family. This is a family that moved to. Okay. Move to. Thank you. Thank you, Adriana. Wait. Now I need to make this smaller again. Move to a new place. So I forgot to read this part. So I'm gonna read this, and then after Adriana, the young family has just arrived in America from China. So he's not a Japanese, he's Chinese. Okay, Jintao is the youngest of 4 children, the youngest, so the little one. By Chinese custom, he is called Yang, the youngest. Everyone in the Yang family is musical. So all the integrants of this family are musicians. Everyone that is, but Jintao. Jintao is not a musician. He's not a musician. So that's difficult. That's difficult, I guess, for him. He wants very much to please his father. He wants very much to complacer, agradar his father by playing violin. And a violin is not an easy instrument to play, right? It's not easy.
No.
Play violin by playing violin with his brother and sisters. So his brother and sisters play violin, but he simply can't hear how high or low a note really is. He doesn't have a musical ear, no tiene un oído musical. There are people that has that ability, listen and says, oh, that one is fa or do. You know that in music there are a scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. So some people have the musical ear and they are able to identify the notes, the musical notes, okay? But not all the people can do that. So he simply can hear. Jintao can't, he can't. He doesn't have a musical ear. Add to this, the new language. What is the new language he is now? What is the new language? Where is he? English, exactly.
In America.
In America, exactly. Add to this, the new language in a strange ways he encounters in his new school. And you will see that what Jintao needs most right now is a friend. He is what he really needs right now. Okay? This is what he needs now, a friend. So what happened? What happened with Gentiles? In the next page. Look, this is Gentile. Look at his face. He has a violin on his hand. And these are the new classmates. Of course, they have a different appearance because they are not Chinese. See? So Jintao and his brother and sisters discovered that the new school has an after-school orchestra. Of course, if you are a soccer player and you know that in your new school there is a soccer team, you want to be part of the team, right? You want to be part of the soccer team. So they are musicians. They realize there is a school band, a school orchestra, so they want to be in the school orchestra. So what did they do? The third sister and I were lucky, sis, and they signed us for up for the orchestra right away. Los inscribieron. The third sister signed up. Se inscribió ella, inscribió a Jintao in the orchestra. And they have twice a week.
Your microphone.
Wait, class, wait a moment, please. Kristen. Okay, Kristen, begin here and finish here.
Okay. Before your sister and I go play in the orchestra.
Orchestra. This is a K sound. Orchestra. Say it again.
The conductor.
No, this word. This one.
Orchestra.
Orchestra. Continue.
Orchestra. The conductor gave us an audition that he asked each of us to play a few bars of music alone.
Thank you. Hazel. Begin here, please. And finish here.
To play a few bars
no,
of
here.
music alone.
Here. Sorry, here. That's what I enclosed that. He
looked pleased.
Looked with
when
T.
he heard
Sorry, Hazel. Hazel, sorry. Looked with a T sound. No look it. Looked.
He looked pleased.
Pleased.
When he heard third sister play.
The cello. Cello.
He immediately put her near the front of the
Orchestra.
Then Then it was my turn to play the violin. He stopped me. After
stopped.
only four.
Here. He stopped. Stopped.
He stopped me. After only 4 measures. And looked at me
thoughtfully. Pensativamente. Because thought is pensar. Full is full of. And is mente. Thoughtfully. So pensativamente. That's what it means. Thank you. So he looked at me. He looked at me thoughtfully. Next one. Iris. Where do you have to read? Here. Start here. And finish here. Iris.
Okay. Whoa. You like to try that?
Sorry. Remember that the words would, could, la letra L no se pronuncia. Es una silent letter. Would, could. So, again, please.
Could you like to
say it again? Could. Okay, Iris, ¿cómo lee esta? ¿Cómo lee esta?
Would.
No, eso es madera. Would. Y esta se dice igualita. Would. Suenan igualitas. Would. Say the word, Iris. Would you?
Would you like to try the triangle instead? Instead, maybe I should have.
Maybe I should
have insulted. But in fact, I was tempted to accept. You not need a good ear to play that triangle. Since all you do if you hit it with a stick, you only need to come on time, and I was good at that. And this is that triangle makes only a small triangle, so you can do much more.
Okay, thank you. Next one, Isabella. Isabella, sorry, wait. You're gonna start here and you're gonna finish here, impossible. Read, please.
But my parents were very upset. I have my own
Violin.
violin. I told the conductor unhappily. My parents will expect me to
Unhappily.
play
How do you read this word? Unhappily.
unhappily.
My parents, continue.
My parents will expect me to play it. He signed he signed very well. I know what parents are like. He put me in the very last row of the violin section as far away from the audience as possible.
As far away from the audience as possible. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? The conductor realized Jintaos cannot play the violin. And he begged, he definitely begged, okay? Because Jintao would know that his parents, if they knew Jintao is not part of the orchestra, they are gonna be upset. Se van a molestar. So, this is a difficult situation because Jintao's family, Jintao's parents expect he plays the violin. So the conductor offered her a triangle. Says, would you like to try that triangle instead of the violin? And Jintao says, no, I can't. So my parents expect I play the violin and they are gonna be very upset. So the conductor was very condescendiente. Let's say that. Okay, he was a good person. And he decided to put him in the very last row of the violin section, the very last row, en la última línea of the violin section, as far away from the audience as possible, lo más lejos posible del público, audience, de la audiencia. Why? Why do you think he put him at the back? Why? Why do you think? Daniel, continue the reading. Why do you think he was at the back?
When I took my place, the boy shared...
When I took. When I took
my place, the boy
sharing
a music stand with a said he
with me
said he looked like you.
Why are you reading? With me said hi, because these one are quotations. Estos son comas. Hi
looks like I'll buy your
be your
stand partner. It was Matthew, the boy who had gotten my pen back. I was very glad to see him.
So, they already met before. when Matthew gave or pick up Jintao's pen. And this is the stand here that you will be, I'll be your stand partner. This is the stand. And they place the pages with the musical notes with the sun, and they have to read. They have to be able to read. Musicians read music, read musical notes. So they are gonna share this. So the other boy probably is sitting down here with the violin, but look at Jintao's face. He looks frustrated. Frustrated. Yes, that's very normal. If you can do something, you get frustrated quickly. So this one are the two boys, Matthew and Jintao, at the back of the orchestra. Okay, next one. Isabella, you read?
Yes, I read. Yes, I read.
You read? Ivana, you read?
No, miss.
Okay, go ahead. Read, please.
Then the conductor raised
The conductor
raised his stick, and the orchestra.
The orchestra, guys. Esa CH hace un sonido de K. No me digan orchestra, no. Orchestra. Hace un K sound. Okay, K sound.
The orchestra began to play. When playing together with other people, my trick was to draw my bow back and forth.
Okay, the violin has two pieces, the violin and the bow, okay? The bow is like a stick, como un palito así, right? That has something in it, and you have to lo frotas, and you produce the music. So that's why he has here.
I'm gonna connect in the computer because I'm estoy quedando sin batería.
Go ahead. Continue, Ivana.
So I touching the strings. This helped everybody.
Helped.
Helped everybody. It helped me. It helped the other players. It helped the conductor. And most of all, it helped the audience.
The audience. So look what is happening here. Jintao's he doesn't play. Says, my trick was to draw my bow. So él hace como que toca, pero no toca. See, that's what it says here. Mi truco, my trick was to draw my bow back and forth. So he makes like a mimic that he's playing, but he's not actually playing. And says that helped me, helped the other players, helped the conductors, and most of all, helped the audience, because he doesn't make a mistake. Of course, he's not playing the violin. So he's lying, he's tricking. That's not true that he's reading, that he's playing the instrument. That's not happening. Santiago, you want to read?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. After a few words, we stopped playing while the conductor tried to cheer up the trombone player, who was making bubbling sounds when he tried to blow. Okay. Matthew turned to me. You don't play very loudly, do you?
Do you?
I couldn't hear you at all.
I couldn't hear you at all.
at all.
So Matthew is figuring out that Jintao was not playing because says, you don't play very loud. Tú no tocas muy fuerte. Do you? I couldn't hear you at all. Of course. How can Matthew hear Jintao playing? He's not playing. Of course, he doesn't listen to him. He doesn't hear anything because he's not playing anything. He's just drawing. Drawing, he does it, but he's not doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna finish reading the rest because you need to copy the 2 questions that I mentioned at the beginning. Says, you're lucky, I told him. He looked puzzled, but I had no time. No time to explain because that conductor raised his stick again. Matthew played with a dreamy look on his face. I couldn't tell if it was good or not, but he certainly seemed to be enjoying in himself. He enjoyed to play the violin, Matthew. After the rehearsal, the conductor asked their sister to stay behind and play a short piece for him. I waited for her outside so we could go home together. Matthew came up to me while I was waiting. I heard your sister tell the conductor that your father is a violin teacher. Jintao's father is a violin teacher. Yes, he is, I answered. Maybe this was a chance to get father another student. Do you want to take lessons? Jintao asked to Matthew. Matthew looked very uncomfortable. I would really like to, but my folks, so my parents, can't afford it. Mis padres no pueden pagar violin classes. My father is cheap. See what Jintao is saying. My father is cheap. Mi papá no cobra caro. I said eagerly, although I didn't actually know how much father charged. Y dice, look what it says, he doesn't know. Él no sabe cuánto su padre cobra. But even though says that his father is cheap, it's very funny. But I felt sure he would love to have a new student, especially someone who really liked music. Because Jintao looks in Matthew's friend how he enjoyed playing music. So these are the 2 questions you have to copy. Question number 1, copy question number 1. You already have the title, Jintao's new friend. So copy or write, copy questions. Only the word questions here. Questions, okay? Questions. And then number 1, how are Jintao and his sister alike? Similarities. I need to find similarities between Jintao and his sister. Similarities between them. Tell me something. In what way these Jintao and his sister are similar? How do they are alike?
He played the violin.
Exactly, both of them play the violin. Exactly, both play musical instruments, in this case, violin. Question number 2. How are Jintao and his sister different?
How to play the violin.
So Jose Enrique says that her sister is a good player, good violin player, and Jintao is not. Right? That's what happened. Okay. So Jintao's sister is much more musically inclined than Jintao. So probably Jintao likes music, but is not so good at all. Or maybe he can be good playing another instrument, like the triangle. Remember that conductor of the orchestra offered her a triangle instead of a violin. That's what he offered. So maybe Jintao is good playing that triangle. Maybe. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. These are the 2 questions you have to copy, Alan. Hurry up because you have 3 minutes.
I am finished, Miss.
Really? Show me your notebook. Because I just show it. Ah, I know what happened to you, with you. You copied that before.
Es que, mire, es que ayer como me puse a hacer tarea, pues. Entonces como mi mami estaba viendo una telenovela o no sé qué sea. Entonces mi hermana me estaba ayudando a hacer las tareas. Entonces como a ella no le, entonces como ella vio eso de no, si no se conectó a clase, entonces no, Jessy, esto lo tenemos que hacer en clase. No,
Look, miss, I finished. Wait a minute.
Okay, so you copy,
Look,
you copy all the classes, Alan. Okay, I understood.
Miss,
Okay, so Ivana, you can dismiss the class. Thank you. Santiago, you
Bye,
can
miss.
dismiss the class. Thank you.
Look. I miss.
Alan,
Look.
you can dismiss the class, Alan. Thank you.
Miss, I finished. Look.
Okay, I am checking the cameras. Be patient, please. Maria Jose, you can dismiss the class. Thank you.
I finished, Miss.
Okay. Show me your notebook, Jose Enrique, please. Jose Enrique. Okay, thank you. You can dismiss the class. Swag, you can dismiss the class. Jose Sebastian, you can dismiss the class. Daniel, what happened with the camera?
Yes, I finished.
Anna, thank you. Crystal, thank you. Diego, thank you.
Finished, Miss.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find you in the cameras. Thank you, Adriana and Hazel. You can dismiss the class.
I miss.
Christopher, thank you.
Miss, we only have 1 minute.
Yeah, but
I finished, Miss. Look.
connect to the next class in 3 minutes because I still have students here. Don't connect
Miss, look.
back yet. Thank you, Iris. Hurry up. Bye-bye, Iris.
Bye. Miss, I finished.
Show me, please. Thank you, Melanie. Excellent job. Bye-bye.